Hi guys, it's me, Boog.
And Dad.
And today we're going to be reviewing the at-home LED Skull and Bones bench.
Yes. So this is the, I guess, like Boog said, the official title. 4.3 feet wide, LED Skull and Bones bench. Red with LED eyes. And that's what he's supposed to look like. They didn't have any of these on display inside the store, so I really don't know what he looks like other than this picture. Was able to score one like at 3 o'clock in the morning online. And unfortunately, they're not, they don't offer that option anymore. I think it was one of those things that just kind of snuck in there. Right now, they're just getting a lot of their stuff out, so he's really, really limited. So, you know, if you're interested in it, now's the time definitely to start hunting. You know, keep your eye on the website because it did pop up there, but it got gone really, really fast. And they didn't have any in the stores other than this one, so at least right now. But like I said, it's only June, so they're still getting a lot of this stuff in. So, you know, definitely be on the lookout if you're interested in it. $165, and like I said, from the at-home store, and it's new for 2025, which I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cool. I've never seen anything quite like this, so it's what kind of caught my interest. I'm always looking for stuff that's new and, you know, kind of different. It's supposed to be made out of that kind of ceramic-y stuff that they're doing all of those like food tables out of, and you know, a lot of the decor the last couple of years they started making it out of that stuff, and it's really cool and it looks really nice. You know, and it's not too super expensive. And of course, when I was in the store, I saw a ton of it. You know, they've got that. We were actually there for that 3-foot ghost walking the dog that's kind of made out of the same ceramic stuff that Mom's been hot after. They haven't even gotten any of those in the store yet, so we're gonna still on the search for that. But they had a lot of awesome ceramic stuff, from giant, huge pumpkins to ghostly looking figures that would be great out in our graveyard. You know, all kinds of cool stuff. So get to the at home if you're into Halloween. Now is the time. At least you can go and start making your list. But anyway, like I said, this is the box. The box is, like I said, about 4.5 foot long and, you know, about 2 foot wide. Got another little picture of it there. Not much going on the back. It was pretty beat up. It was packaged with the worst foam they've ever made. That stuff that just kind of breaks off and, you know, disintegrates into dust and snowflakes. So I try to keep it all contained outside here because I hate that stuff.
That we'll be finding around our driveway to the end of time.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's his box. So yeah, let's get him out of the box and we're gonna check him out.
Be right back. Okay, so here is the bench out of the box.
Right. So yeah, we've got the bone bench, or me and Big like to refer to him as the bone throne, out of the box. And so it's really, really simple design. There's no hardware at all. You have two pretty giant skeleton faces. Skulls, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, skulls here and there. And as you can see, they've got little holes attached in the top of their head. And on the back is where you'll find the battery compartment back here. It does take 2 AA's, and you have this button here, and basically it has a built-in timer. So it'll, you know, stay on for 6 hours and then off for 18 and then repeat the cycle, which is really, really nice feature to have. Only problem with this is that we found is all these tiny little screws. You have 4, and they are super, super tiny and a real pain in the butt to get out and put back in. So I would suggest that if you're going to get this guy, that you want to get this one big, and I'll kind of show you over here on this side too. It's kind of the same way. But yeah, if you're going to get this guy, I would definitely get on Amazon and pull him back up there, to pull him straight up, kind of like I did. And we're just going to pick the whole thing up. Yeah, there you go. And there's his battery compartment, the same thing. So, but I would get on Amazon and get one of those kind of converter packs that you can get where you can actually just plug him in, and then, you know, you can put that on a timer. You don't have to worry too much about dealing with the batteries and those tiny screws, because, you know, if you run this every night, it just off the batteries, even though there are LED lights, you know, it's you're gonna have to change them out a lot more often than you want and have to deal with that hassle. So and plus, not only that, but you're gonna have to move it, which pretty much means kind of taking them apart like we have here, and then you know, change the batteries, put everything back together. So I think just getting those converters, making them all electric, is the way to go, you know, if you decide that you want one of these guys. But yeah, I think it's a really good looking skull. Both of them, you know, they're identical. But they did a good job with it. I love the details. The paintwork and stuff is really, really good. I have no complaints on that. It's about, I would say about 18 inches tall, about your normal, you know, bench height. But yeah, they look good. And like I said, the other one looks just like it, so I'm not going to get into that. And then over here is the actual bench. Your bones. It looks good too. The paint, the whitewash on it looks really, really nice. They did an awesome job with that. And then you just have these pegs, as you can see there. And they peg into those holes that we just saw over here on top of your skulls.
It is pretty cool that it's almost like multiple bones put together.
Yes, it is. It's a cool look. Not the best for comfort.
Yes.
So yeah, you might want to wear triple layer your underpants or something to make sure you got plenty of padding if you're going to sun this for a long time.
Yeah, me and Dad don't really know anatomy, so I think this is the upper legs, and then these are. Yeah, I know what these two could be.
Almost some kind of a giant. Yeah, this is like. Yeah, that looks like a.
Wait a minute.
Giant femur.
Skelly, is that you?
Yeah. Oh no.
Skelly, what have they done to you?
No. He's been turned into a bench. No. It's terrible. But we'll get it all put together and kind of show you what it looks like here.
Okay, so here it is, fully activated and assembled.
Yes. So like I said, don't take no time to put it together. Just, kind of line up those holes in the heads with the pegs on the actual bone bench there, and it's ready to go. As you can see, me and Boo got batteries and irons. The lights are on. We'll definitely come out and get a night shot.
With the extremely difficult screws to get to remove.
Yeah, those tiny screws are a pain in the butt, especially on something this large. It is about 4 foot long, and Boo's going to sit on it so you guys can kind of see. We've got like an outdoor couch there. You can kind of get the comparison, but he's going to have a seat there.
So I'm about 200 pounds, and it holds me just fine.
Yes, it says it'll hold up to like 440 pounds. Yeah. So it's pretty sturdy. I'll definitely say that. This is not blow mold. It's made out of that kind of like a resin type of ceramic resin type stuff. That's exactly what they call it. That they've been making, a lot of stuff out of lately the last few years. It's kind of the same stuff they make, this out of. And these bench or these tables, these little coin tables. You can see we got a lot of those going on back there. Mom loves those things. We've been collecting those up. Those mostly come from the home goods store, but it's the same type of like material.
And me and Dad may have not taken it over with our toy cases.
Right, yes. So same type of material, and I love the fact that they're getting into making more and more decorations out of this type of stuff. It just gives us something different. It's not a I love blow molds, but it's not a blow mold. It's not an air blown. It's something different, a little more realistic looking, and very, very cool. And like I said, this guy was $165. I did get a 15% coupon off, so I was able to get it for, let's say, whatever 15% off of that is. I say about $25, I think, total is what it ended up being. So, not too horrible on the price. And I would say, if, as far as would I recommend it, I would say, yeah. I mean, if you're into, skeleton type stuff as part of your decor, then absolutely, I think it's well worth it and super, super cool. Those that me and Boo were talking about now, will I keep it? I don't know. I haven't decided 100% yet. I'm going to have to let it kind of live with it for a few days. I mean, geez, we're still in June.
Dad may come back in a few weeks being like, this is totally awesome, or it's totally terrible.
Yeah, because, number one, it doesn't really fit in. We don't do a lot of skull type stuff, so it doesn't really fit in with our Halloween decor that much. And it definitely doesn't really fit in out here too much, or at least I don't think it does right now. So, and that's the only thing that I'm kind of like, and with us too, if you follow the channel, we have a lot of Halloween decor. So it's kind of like, it can't, unfortunately we're at the point now where it can't just be cool and awesome. It's also got to kind of, have a purpose or a reason, for us to,
probably how all things should be.
Yes, for us to be able to fit it in. We have to be a little bit more choosy now, just for space and storage and all that kind of stuff.
And probably monies too.
Right. Yes, and monies too. All right, absolutely. But yeah, I will say, like I said, this comes from the At Home store, and they have a lot of amazing stuff in there this year for 2025. And like I said, we do more of a cemetery graveyard scene, and yes, this could work in that. So that's why I may keep it. It'll be for that by itself. But they also have a lot of other stuff in there that would look really cool in our graveyard scenes too. And like I said, this still setting you back $165. That's what I have to decide. There's something else in there for around the same price that I like better, and they have these huge ceramic pumpkins that are just out of this world. like I said, the ghostly reapers that are all made out of this ceramic type stuff. So like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on there that's really good. And they're still getting it out. Of course, Mom is still looking for the 3-foot ghost that's walking the dog. We were there today. They said that they had not received any of them yet at all. So it's one of those things we're just gonna have to, if you're looking for that one, just gonna have to kind of keep looking every day. But we hope we find it and get it on the channel because that's really what she wants. I think it's about the same price, wasn't it, Mom? Like $150 or so, somewhere in there. She's ignoring as usual. But this also is something I think is going to sell fast and be hard to find because it is a really, really cool piece. So, like I said, if you see one, pick it up. And that's kind of what we did. I saw it online. I didn't see it in person. They don't have any, or at least that's where we were at. I didn't have any on display. So I just had to kind of go with what we saw online. And of course, and I picked it up, got home, put it together, and like I said, this is the first time I've seen it. So yeah, I just got to live with it for a few days and kind of make up our mind and decide if this is, if I want to keep it or if I want to take the $165 back and maybe get one of the ceramic, flowing ghost things they have there or all this other stuff. So I don't know. I'll make up my mind eventually.
This is one of those videos me and Dad say we're going to make an update on, but we probably won't.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll be out. So we'll be out tonight and give you the night shot. I would definitely want to see the glowing eyes for sure. Because that's a very, very cool feature.
Well,
and the timer part is nice.
If we returned it or not.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, you'll know when you see the 2025 Halloween display. If you see it out there, we kept it. Yeah, if you didn't, then not so much. So, but anyhow, all right. Well, I think that's about all I have to say about this guy. Like I said, if you're interested in him, he's at home. They're stocking right now in the stores. So, be on the lookout. Go find him.
But now, to the night shot.
Get the poop. I'm about to go get changed.